Hello and welcome along to part 2 of the Ramco Auction Tour video for our September auction. I'm Ben, I'm in the sales team here at Ramco, and we've already posted a video for part 1 which covered lots 1 to 700, and we're looking at lot 701 here, so we'll jump right in. We've got the Nuova Simonelli Appiah coffee machine, and there's a little bit of a trend as we just start the video. First 4 lots we've all got coffee machines. Just in between here, these two here are Conti CC100 espresso coffee machines. We had some featured in the last video that came up to lot 700, so if you did miss out on those, we have these ones here at lot 702 and 703 respectively, and then just at lot 704 here we have another one of the Nuova Simonelli coffee machines, in case you missed out that one at 701. So this video starts with just finishing off the catering section and the restaurant and bar equipment section of the of this haul. We have some a little bit later, which will be in the third and final part, and that will be around the 1500 region of lots. So we have a little bit more catering later on featured through the auction, should you be interested in that sort of equipment. But as you'll see, and if you've looked at the first video, we have an array of different types of items, so we can't sort of pinpoint as to, you know, with our auctions, this is an auction with catering items in and just catering items, because we do that, but they're sort of dedicated auctions on their own. But this is our main monthly auction, which is full of mixed goods. So we're looking at here at 727 the Rationale electric combi oven. This is the steam version. Excuse the noise in the background, we're just offloading a lorry at the moment, so we're right next to our goods in row, where it is awfully noisy with bumps and bits and bobs coming in. So more exciting stock, so albeit a little bit noisy, so apologies for the noise. You're going to hear that from time to time through the videos, certainly when we're as close to the goods in row as we are. So that's it really now for the catering items. As you might see the odd bit of catering items as we go through, but a quick lot check here just so you know exactly where we are for sort of the mixed goods section, if you like. At 733 here with the LG 50-inch television. So we've got a few different types of screens and TVs here as we come along. So just bear in mind, as I stated in the last video, all the lots are untested and sold as seen, so just bear that in mind. And then in these boxes here at 737 we have some Alpicool BD 135 car refrigerators, and this is an example of one here. We've got one out the box at 719, so it'd be great for sort of campers and all that sort of thing, which is a really big thing at the moment, sort of renovation jobs and projects and things. So if you're in the market for those sort of things, we've got those in the auction this month, which is great. And 743 we've got some scapper tape, the buff tan. We had smaller quantities earlier in the auction video in part 1, which we featured. And then we've got the black tape here. This is a waterproof cloth tape here at 753. So yeah, mixed goods this section really, as you'll see, straight from some spike chains to some server cabinets. So there's no trend, I'll warn you, it's all mixed, but albeit, you know, very interesting with what we've got in this month, as always, certainly in this section, because you sort of never know what you're going to get really. It's brilliant. We sort of have sections for the catering and gym equipment and things like that, but you know, got a mixed section here. So plenty of different imaging units and cartridges here from Dell, Zaros, I think I'm saying that right, Brother as well. So if you're interested in those two lots, they're at 763, 764. And then we've got the beer dispenser units there at 765, which if you've been regular to our auctions over these past few months, we've had plenty of those in. We've got more this month as well. And then the Weber hydraulic systems with the jaws of life, they run up to 768, sorry. And then some more of the beer dispensers. Scapa tape at 733, the black one again. And then we've got some of the olive green, which again we did feature earlier in the auction as well. We've got bigger quantities here by the pallet load. And then here at 779 we have a Vanguard Briggs and Stratton 13 horsepower petrol generator, and then a Billy Goat KV600 lawn vacuum here. That's at lot 781. So we carry on. We've got some more stillages here with mixed good items in again, and sort of scattered through this part of the hall. Sort of freestanding items every now and again, and then the odd stillage with some bits in here. So we've got the Indiver black and yellow dry suits here. I believe they're size extra large, we can just check that. So 788, yes, they're both lots here are extra large. And 798, we've got the Home Light HPW 2400 pressure washer. This is a petrol one, 172 bar, looks a good piece. And you'll see these sort of lots throughout the auction, certainly from now on really. Got plenty of lots of computer keyboards and monitors and IT accessories as well. So yeah, you will see we've got some more coming up very shortly, but certainly in the final part as well we've got a lot of IT accessories. So if you are in the market for that, we've got plenty. So here's more 805, all the cables and the VGA cables and things like that, and mice. So yeah, we've done bulk loads as well, bulk lots, sorry. So you'll see, like this is one lot for example, at 807 with all the keyboards in there, but as we go through the auction you'll see more in bulk lots as well. So, I mean, the items you're looking at the moment, as I say, mixed goods really, but they are typically sort of palletised items that you've seen. So if you need a price on delivery on any of these items, we're here to help. There's a multitude of ways of getting in touch with us. We're on the phone at 01754 880 880. And we open from 8 till 5 Monday to Friday, so there's plenty of opportunity on the phone. Email wise, it's sales@ramco.co.uk, and if you're watching this on Facebook you can comment on the video, or send us a Facebook message, anything like that, we will see that. And if you're watching on YouTube, then yeah, we can answer any comments on there. And if you don't like our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, you're missing out. Everything Ramco is shared on there that we've got going on in the business, any auctions that are live, any auctions that are coming up, any interesting pieces, anything like that. So you can find us on YouTube at Ramco UK. If you just search that in the search bar, it'll bring up our page, any videos we've got, and the same on Facebook, really easy to find. So yeah, if you could take the time to like and subscribe, that'd be great, and then we can keep you up to date with anything Ramco. And you can also sign up to our mailing list as well on our website, which is ramco.co.uk, and on there you can ask to be popped on our mailer, which will basically send you an email with a direct link to our auction every single time that we have an auction go live. So it's really handy, and it's just a click away then, because the auction link will be there. So plenty of great stuff going on in the business at the moment. And I've got some zinc nylon nuts there, quite hefty. Got plenty of lots of those. Sort of a stillage worth there at 849 and 850, and then a little later we've got some smaller lots of those as well. So we've got the mini loader swing lift here at lot 852. So lots of interesting lots in the auction again. So we've got your sort of server racks and things like that. We've got power amplifiers that are in there, and mixers and all sorts of audio equipment again this month, which is great. So if you're in the market for any of those sort of items, then we have got some very nice pieces. Okay, so we've got your flight cases as well, always a regular feature in the auction. Some of these lots have lights in them and bits and bobs. So for example here at lot 869, I'll show you over the top, will be easier, won't it? 869, we've got two Columbus McKinnon Lodestars. They've got the hoist in there as well. These are the Model Bs. So if you've seen any of these lots and you're in the market for any stage lighting or anything like that, then if you look around the sort of 860 to 870 region, you'll find some equipment that will definitely be of interest in there. Got some more of the nuts here, 874, and some rodent traps, bits and bobs there, 875. Some more scapper tape there, the buff tan one there, and the olive green 877 and 878. And then here we have lot 880 and 881. We have some of these a little bit later on, but these are the X stage dance poles. So they're freestanding dance poles. They're nice sets there. So like I said, we've got. If you miss out on those ones, we do have some more a bit later on, and some more Makita chainsaws. Just bear in mind with these, they are spares and repairs, and they run from 884 to 887. Down this aisle, quick lock check so you know exactly where we are. 888. An array of flight cases. These ones are empty, these ones. So yeah, and some of them have like dividers in, so they were purpose built for certain items, I would imagine, speakers and lighting and things like that, lighting rigs. So yeah, if you're interested in those, they run up from 888 to 902. And 907 here, interesting piece, the Teledyne ISCO Combi Flash chromatography system. I'm pretty sure I've said that right. That's at lot 907. And then we've we've got the tent heaters, the GHS 3 tent heaters, all pictured with the parts that are included. Some have a majority complete, but some, there might be the odd little piece missing, so just bear that in mind. We've got a small section here of gym equipment. So from lots 916, we start with the Technogym stepper. This is the Step XT stepper machine, and then with that lot as well, you've also got the Technogym D330 Step 600 XT Pro stepper machine. So that is one lot there. So as you can imagine, 2 pallet spaces for delivery on that one. So if you're interested in that lot, like I said earlier, please get in touch and we can give you a price estimate so it can help you with your bids. So we've got your recumbent exercise bikes and spin bikes, sort of a regular feature in the auctions that we have. So if you're in the market for any exercise bikes or anything like that, this is the section to look at, which is in the early 900s as we go through. So at this in-style spin bike at 933, that's the section that ends the small bit of the gym equipment we've got for this part of the auction. Now we'll pop over to our shelving item part of the haul that kind of finishes this haul off. Okay, so we make our way round to the shelving part of the haul here, and generally most of these items are parcel based items. 934, this should come as a large one, providing it's not too heavy. I think it'll be okay for a Parcel Force large, which we charge £30 for. In these units here, these boxes, you've got a Raritan PX2 4493 K1 power distribution unit rack. So we've got 4 lots of those, individual lots from 934 to 937 respectively. And then we've got some Akita grinding discs, got plenty quantities of those singles, and then we have a lot of 5 sets of 10 discs at 943, and then we have plenty of these as well. 110 volt extension leads in all these bags here. So again, mixed items, as you can see. And as I keep saying, if you're unsure on any of the, it could be anything. As I said earlier in the first video, if there's something that you see, like these cameras for example, has it got a power plug or anything like that, if the pictures don't tell you that, which they should do, but if they don't, any queries you've got, it's no trouble whatsoever. We'll do our best to answer them. We're no experts on certain bits of equipment, but if there's a certain lot you see that you're inquiring whether it's got an additional extra, we can certainly have a look. If you're in the know of what they are and things like that and what to look out for, then we can certainly do that. It's not a problem whatsoever. Always happy to help. Okay, so in the cages here, if I can fit in, got some MacBooks in again. Got MacBook Pro here at 996. It's 2015 model 15-inch MacBook Pro, and as you can see with the boxes, we've got some Canon equipment. We've got the EF 24 to 70mm USM lens boxed again, Samsung Tab A tablet, and we've got some photography photography equipment in here with some lenses. So early 1000s. Yes, we are over lot 1000 now, which is quite amazing. But yeah, the majority of the lenses you're looking at here are the Nikon AF Micro Nikkor 60mm lenses, and the vast majority have the Calumet filters on there as well. But all the specification is on there, like these ones as well. These are the 17 to 55 Nikon DX Nikkor lenses, and they've got the HB31 hoods. The majority here have the Calumet filters, bar 1014 in the middle there, which has got a Hoya UVO 77mm filter. But it's all there in the description if you're interested in those lots. And we've got another one of those lenses there at 1016, and then we've got some of the D300Ss from Nikon, and then a Canon PowerShot at 1019. So again, plenty of options there if you're in the market for photography. And got some more of the EPNS tableware, utensils. We had some earlier in video 1, so if you're interested in those, if you have a look back, we've got some more dishes and bits and bobs here from 1027 to 1029. Just want to step back a look for this one at 1033. This is the RCM 2018 Byte 2 scrubber dryer, and then just next to it here we have the Karcher Puzzy. This is spray extraction carpet cleaner there, so that's at lot 1034. And then we just come back onto shelving items again, so the smaller items. So these sort of items again, parcel force wise, the prices start from around £12 or £12, sorry. It's weight dependent really, up to 30 kilograms with parcel force, and then if we can, we'll spread the weight over another parcel. Any additional parcels are £8. All the prices include VAT. But if it's a parcel that's over 30 kilograms, we'll use a different supplier. Tends to be someone like Tufnells or UPS, or whichever's cheapest for yourselves. That's what we'll tend to go for. Keep the cost down the best we can. So we shop around basically. That's what we're saying in terms of getting the best deal on those, certainly those heavier parcels. Because as you can imagine, they do command a price with them being quite weighty. So what we'll do typically is, I don't know, you say you've got something that's 44 kilos, we weigh up whether it'd be cheaper to go on a pallet rather than in a parcel, and then if we sort of have a few options, we'll tend to give you a call and talk through them with you, see which one would suit, and then go from there. So 1102, we have the Violet audio unit here. This is the studio preamp decoder, the ADP61. So that's at lot 1102, should you be interested in that one. So there's some interesting pieces. And going back to the shipping side of things, it's as I'm sure you'll appreciate, looking at certainly sort of the bigger items. We have to get special prices on them because they can only fit on certain trucks and bits and bobs like that. So it's never a straightforward one until, you know, if you've got those queries on how much things are going to cost, we can certainly get price estimates. Certainly the bigger things, tall things and wide things and all the rest of it. And we charge by the pallet space, so it's something that we would get a special quote on if it was like 4 pallet spaces wide or something like that, you know. So don't fear with stuff like that, because we can get a price if it helps with helping with your bids and things like that, you know, because you might think, oh, that's too expensive to get out to me or whatever, or I wonder what that would be, and you'd be hesitant to bid on it. Then please do get in touch and we can definitely help, because you might be surprised, you know. We'll always do what we can, and sometimes there is different options. So if a lorry's going out that way on a certain date, if it's paid for by a certain date, we might be able to get £100 off it because there's already a lorry going out there. So yeah, there is options. So we'll always do our best to do that for you where possible. So we're coming up on some more sort of audio and visual equipment now. As you'll see, we've got some equalizers. This is the XTA Electronics GQ600 dual channel 30 band graphic equalizer. So that sort of theme. You've got some audio compressors as well, your DBX 160As here, got plenty of those in, sort of the compressor limiter units. We did feature some of the items last month. We've got some more like these Behringer items here. Got the Composer Pro and the Ultra DI Pro. So yeah, good bits of kit if you're in the market for those sort of things. Got some dual gates as well. So yeah, some interesting lots. These are, if you're interested, you're looking around the mid to late 1100s. And again, these are obviously typical items that we can send out in a parcel to you should you be interested in those. You'd be looking around, you know, £12 to £16, again dependent on weight and what else is in there. So that helps with your bidding. Hopefully that gives you an idea anyway. So fast approaching the end of this video. We're on into the 1200 region now with these work boots. So these are all described, the sizes and everything like that, pictured. So your early 1200s, we've got some pieces there for workwear, work boots. Got some Nikon SB900 speed lights there at 12.19, and then we've got some GoPros as well, 12.21, 12.22, and a boxed Nikon D300 camera kit there. Some more GoPros as well in these little boxes. I think they're GoPro 2s, just in those boxes there. And then in these little cases here, we've got some Nikon AF S Nikon lenses, 24 to 70mm ones again, and then they've got the hoods there as well. Okay, plenty of parallel rolling rules there. God, that was quite hard to say. I had it said in my mind, but yeah, as you can see there, MOD stock with the NSN numbers on there as well. They run from 1236 down to 1249. so we start making our way down now, the final part of the aisle, and we'll certainly finish this video down this aisle as well. At 12.71 there we've got a Makita circular saw. That's the 593R circular saw in the case. We've got an array of tripods. Got your Monfroto, your Sacta, I think, or Sactia, I think I'm pronouncing that correct. Your portable spiralites from Blakely. They run from 1280 through to 1283, and then we have another lot here at 1287 with the 4 lights inside there. Then we have the Makita chainsaw bodies again as spares and repairs. Okay, and here we've got an IFR 1200S service display monitor. This is at lot 1301 this month. To the final 100 lots of the video. So in this lot here there is a TV, cello TV. And that is at 1310, which I believe is a 50-inch TV. So yeah, it's a 50-inch 4K Ultra H definition TV. I have another display monitor, the IFR 1200 Super S, Super Display Monitor, 1311. And then from lots 1315 down to 1329 we have some of the white propylene fibrous rope. It's a 10mm rope, and you get 2 reels per lot there. Yeah, from 1315 down to 1329, so plenty of opportunities on those. And then in these lots here at 1330 you have some Stevens lubrication extra side lever oil dispensers, and we have a few of them as we scatter through this shelf here down to 1338, and then more of the chainsaw bodies, 1339 down to 1341. So just please bear those in mind, that they are for spares and repairs. Plenty of torque wrenches. We've not spoke much about those this month, but we've got loose ones and case ones from Norbar and Staleville, all that sort of makes and models. So that's a pretty handy feature of the website and the auction that we've not really gone through. But let's say you are on the lookout for a torque wrench. The auctions do have a search facility. We would never expect you to search for over 2,200 lots for a torque wrench or anything like that. But the beauty of it is you can search torque wrench and it will bring up every single lot that we've got that features under a torque wrench, or I don't know, scapper tape, if you were, knowing that we sell scapper tape and things like that, or radios. So we've got a plethora of lots here. They're all boxed, as you can see, ready for dispatch. But you've got some Atex radios in there, and you've got some portable radios, Motorola, Simoco. So all these boxes here that run up to 1379 from 1364. All radio equipment. We've got some wireless headsets in there as well, some Shure wireless headsets. So yeah, any sort of equipment, you can search for it rather than looking through the whole auction, or if you like looking through the whole auction, you can do that as well. So it's whatever preference you have. It does make it a little easier for you. So in these boxes here we have some distribution units, 1391 through to 1392. They are Geist C19 8V 32 amp B power distribution units. So box ready for dispatch there. So if you're interested in those, we have some of those as well, which is great. So if we end here at this shelving trolley at $13.99, well, we'll come here first, $13.97 through to $13.98. We have some Shure WHB 54B Beta 54 black headset microphones with the TA4 plugs. We've got some in there, and then also to end this video there at $13.99 as well. So thank you ever so much for joining the video. Part 2 is now complete. We will finish the video series with part 3, which will run to lot, I'm sure it's 22:30. But thank you ever so much for tuning into this video. If you've got any questions whatsoever on any of the lots you've seen, as I've said, get in touch with us on 01754 880 880. It's sales@ramco.co.uk on email, or you can comment on this video and we'll certainly get back to you before the auction closes next Tuesday the 12th of September from 10 AM. I've been Ben from the sales team, and we shall see you in part 3. Thank you.